Russia's Urovagonzavod, the country's leading tank manufacturer, has officially showcased the first T-90M main battle tank equipped with the Arena-M Active Protective System, or APS. The unveiling marks a new phase in Russia's ongoing efforts to upgrade its armored forces amid continued battlefield losses in Ukraine. The Arena-M APS is designed to enhance the survivability of tanks against anti-tank guided missiles and rocket-propelled grenades. The T-90M, widely promoted by Russian officials as the country's most advanced operational tank, has suffered substantial losses in Ukraine. Despite its upgraded armor and fire control systems, the tank has proven vulnerable to Western-supplied anti-tank weapons, suicide drones, and precision artillery strikes. These battlefield realities have exposed the limitations of traditional passive armor, necessitating the development of an active protection system like Arena-M to counter modern anti-armor threats. In theory, the T-90M is already well protected with sophisticated layered armor, combining metal, ceramics, and composite material. Its front armor is equivalent to almost 3 feet of solid steel. But drones rarely attack from the front, and troops in the field have bolted on additional armor to cover weak spots, from simple roof screens, mockingly nicknamed cope cages, to shed-like armor superstructures on bizarre turtle tanks. None of this has worked. Will active protection shield Russian tanks and let them roam freely again? The integration of Arena-M APS is an attempt to address these vulnerabilities by providing 360-degree active protection against incoming threats. The system automatically detects, tracks, and intercepts projectiles before they reach the tank, theoretically improving its ability to survive on the modern battlefield. Unlike traditional passive armor that relies on thickness and composition to absorb or deflect incoming projectiles, active protection systems like Arena-M work proactively. Using radar sensors and interceptor munitions, the system neutralizes threats in midair before impact. Basically, the Arena-M APS on the T-90 and the Arena-KKAZT on the T-80 share the same basic function, protecting the tank from incoming anti-tank weapons. But they are not exactly the same system. Arena-M is a more advanced version of the system designed for the T-90M and modernized T-72 T-80 tanks. It features improved sensors, faster reaction times, and better countermeasures against modern anti-tank threats like tandem warheads and top-attack missiles. While Russia has previously claimed success in developing active protection systems, the real-world effectiveness of Arena-M remains unproven in combat. Unlike Israel's Trophy APS, which has been battle-tested on Merkava tanks, the Arena-M system has yet to be deployed in active combat zones. This raises questions about its reliability under real battlefield conditions, especially against evolving threats such as loitering munitions and top-attack projectiles. However, integrating the Arena-M APS into the T-90M is not without challenges. Active protection systems require sophisticated radar sensors and high-speed interceptors, which demand advanced electronics and precise engineering. Given the constraints posed by Western sanctions, Russia may struggle to mass-produce and maintain the necessary components for widespread deployment of the system. Moreover, the effectiveness of the Arena-M APS in real combat remains uncertain. Many Western-supplied weapons, including the Javelin and NLAW, utilize top-attack flight profiles, striking the relatively weaker upper armor of tanks, an area that the Arena-M may not adequately protect. Additionally, loitering munitions and swarm drones present a new category of threats that APS systems like Arena-M may struggle to address. Another crucial aspect of this development is its impact on Russian military doctrine. Traditionally, Russian armored warfare has emphasized mass deployment and combined arms operations. However, heavy losses of T-72, T-80, and T-90 variants in Ukraine suggest that previous tactics are proving less effective against modern precision-guided weapons and network-centric warfare. The introduction of the Arena-M APS indicates a shift towards increasing the survivability of individual tanks rather than relying purely on numbers. The geopolitical implications of this advancement also cannot be ignored. Russia's push to modernize its armored forces with active protection technology is likely aimed at countering Ukraine's growing arsenal of Western anti-tank systems. However, this move could also signal to potential foreign buyers that Russia is still capable of producing competitive military hardware. Moscow has historically relied on arms exports as a key revenue source, and an upgraded T-90M with Arena-M APS could be marketed to countries seeking advanced, cost-effective alternatives to Western tanks. On the battlefield, Ukrainian forces will be closely monitoring the introduction of the Arena-M-equipped T-90M. If successfully deployed, this technology could pose a challenge to Ukraine's anti-tank tactics, forcing adjustments in strategy and weapons selection. However, the continued use of suicide drones, precision artillery, and electronic warfare could still undermine the tank's effectiveness, even with active protection. Ultimately, while the addition of the Arena-M APS represents a significant step forward in Russia's armored warfare capabilities, it does not guarantee battlefield superiority. The war in Ukraine has demonstrated that modern conflicts are increasingly shaped by advanced sensors, drones, and precision-guided munitions, areas where Russia still faces considerable challenges. The T-90M's survivability will depend not only on its technology, but also on how well it is integrated into broader operational strategies. For now, the unveiling of the Arena-M-equipped T-90M serves as both a technological statement and a psychological tool. Whether it translates into tangible battlefield advantages remains to be seen, but it underscores Russia's ongoing efforts to adapt its military hardware in response to the realities of modern warfare. That's wrap up for today. Thanks for watching.